Good morning. Happy Tuesday to everyone. I am Nicole Traum and you are watching Lee Health's Healthcare Heroes Self-Care Moment. I want to welcome you if you're watching from Lee Health or if you're watching from our local or community. Hello, thank you for watching. And this week we are working on allowing ourselves to feel more comfortable in our bodies and our minds. So yesterday we worked on a little bit of twisting, and today we're going to add on to that, and we're going to do a little bit more of a meditation today. So as you get yourself settled, make sure you have a nice comfortable chair this morning that you can sit on. You can also do this one on the floor if you want, but it probably is best to do it here on your chair. You can sit forward in your chair. And the reason we want to do that is because we want to have a little bit of arch in the low back. So the low back moving in and up. So you can bring your hand there right now. And maybe you'll notice that you're kind of sitting more like this, right? And it's pushing out into you. So feel your belly pull in, feel yourself sit up tall. Sitting on the edge of your chair for this is helpful, right? Over time though, if you are sitting in your chair, so you want to sit all the way back, like for when you're at work and things like that, you want to sit all the way back and then make sure you have that low back curve. You can even throw a pillow or a sweatshirt or something back there to create that space to make yourself feel really good. So just a little tip for during the day if you're sitting at your desk for elongated periods of time. But for right now, we're going to sit on the edge and feel your low back move in and up, feel your belly pull in. Press down through your feet. Make sure your feet are right underneath your knees. And then as you sit nice and tall, just start with some shoulder rolls this morning, moving your shoulders back and around. You can reach them up towards your ears, back, squeeze them together, and then let those shoulders come up and through again. And as I'm doing this, and you might be hearing this too, there's little bits of pops in my shoulders and in my back. So know that that's normal. And start to come in and feel yourself breathing. Feel your inhale and feel your exhale, and just allow yourself that space to really start to settle in. Getting comfortable in our bodies and in our minds is something that takes practice. It takes time. Good. And then go in the other direction. Just see if you can bring those shoulders back around. And it takes, a daily practice of coming back and just checking in. Because it's easy to forget, and that's really what mindfulness is all about. It's about remembering. It's about remembering what we feel in our bodies, how we feel more comfortable in our minds, or how we can. It's about letting ourselves kind of clear things out. I heard this analogy the other day. We have this lens that we look through. You imagine you have glasses, right? And that lens gets cloudy. It gets dirty because life is dirty. Right? And when we start to turn within and we meditate, we realize, oh, that's dirty. Let me clean it off a little bit. Right? And we polish it off a little. And then we allow ourselves to see in a clearer way. Maybe we see our emotions, maybe we see our situations, whatever they are. But it's this practice of mindfulness of coming back through center. Right? So then from here, inhale your arms up and overhead, reaching up nice and tall. And then exhale and lower your arms back down. So every movement, every breath is just polishing that lens so you can see a little clearer, so you can sit a little bit more comfortably, so you can feel yourself really starting to get more comfortable in your body, and then eventually in your mind as well. So just inhaling as you reach your arms up, exhaling as you lower them down. That's it, big inhale. And big exhale. Let's do two more. Big inhale, stretching up and overhead. Big exhale, good. Inhaling. And exhaling, perfect. Let's add on now. So we're gonna inhale those arms up. Exhale over to the right. Inhale up through center. Exhale to the left. Now, if you don't have arms in your chair, you can just bring your arm down. Inhale, stretching up. Good. Exhaling over to the right, stretching through the side body. Inhaling back up and exhaling to your left. One more time to each side. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. Good. And then we're going to make it into a twist. So as you inhale and bring your arms up, now exhale and twist to your right. We did this yesterday. Inhale, bringing the arms up. Good. And exhale, twist. We're connecting that lower and upper body together. Inhale And exhale, and if you can start to sync up with your breath, sometimes it takes a little while. That's just gonna help you to kind of tap into your own internal rhythm. So big inhale, perfect. And big exhale, lengthening those arms up and twisting to your left. Let's do one more time to each side and then we'll hold it there. So inhale and exhale right. Inhale to center, big breath. Exhale to your left, good. And then nice big inhale here. We'll go back to the right side. So your hands are either on the side of your chair or maybe on the side of your leg. And just start to twist. So as you inhale, sit up tall. As you exhale, let yourself twist a little deeper, shoulders back. Looking towards that back shoulder, that right shoulder. That's it. Take another 2 breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling, letting those shoulders soften away from your ears. And then we're going to inhale right back up through center and exhale over to your left. And same thing here. You can hold on to your chair. You can hold on to your legs. Feel yourself twisting towards the back shoulder, this time towards your left shoulder. Let your shoulders soften down. And as you inhale, lengthen up. And as you exhale, twist. And just let yourself feel all those sensations that come up. Notice the thoughts that come up. That's it. One more breath. Good. And then we'll inhale our arms up and just exhale and reach forward. So think about stretching up through your back body. You can reach your arms up. Stretch nice and long here. Take another deep breath here and just start to reach with your right and your left, right and left. Good. 2 more breaths here, just making sure that back body stretches. And then we'll roll ourselves up and just come back and roll the shoulders back. So checking back in with your breath again. Just noticing how you can start to settle into yourself, into your body, and into your breath. Maybe you've cleared off that lens enough so that when you start to turn within, things aren't super cloudy. Maybe they become a little bit more clear. Good. All right, one last twist here, and then we're gonna come in and do our meditation. So from this one, we're gonna sit with our hands on our knees. Now, if you have arms in your chair, you may wanna sit forward. I was just trying to get more on the screen for this one. We're gonna take our right arm up with the inhale, and then exhale and thread your arm through as you lean forward. So it's called thread the needle or cat in the cookie jar. Inhale, lifting up, exhale, and thread through. You can do this one in your seat. You can do it on a tabletop. You can also do it from hands and knees. Each time you're going to work that right shoulder down towards either the floor or towards your knee. And just coming into that nice twist. Inhaling and exhaling. If you spend a lot of time on your computer or even a lot of time standing, this is just a nice way to get some movement into the torso. A little twisting there. And then this next time as you come through, we're going to linger there. So you're going to bring your right shoulder down towards your right knee. My left hand is still on my left knee, so I can just start to twist a little. Breathing deep. Maybe sneaking that arm through a little bit more. Good. Take 2 more deep breaths. Make sure they're nice full breaths here. And then we'll come all the way back up and just roll those shoulders onto your back. Good. And you'll notice as you come out, all this blood flow, all this kind of warmth comes over to this side. And then let's do the other leg here. So other side, inhale your left arm up. Good. Exhale as you slide yourself through. Left shoulder comes towards the knee. Inhale, lifting up. Good. Exhale, threading through. Getting some movement into your torso, up behind your shoulder blade. Maybe even feeling a little bit of pressure on your belly here. Start to stimulate some digestion. Let's do 2 more. Big inhale and big exhale. That's it. Last one, and we'll hold it there. So inhaling, good, and then exhale, thread that arm through. This time, bring your left shoulder down towards your left knee. Press into your right hand. So that's just helping me to twist a little more as I breathe and stretch. Good, let's take 2 more full breaths here. Good. And then come all the way out. You can make any extra movement you'd like. And then we're going to come back and take a comfortable seat. So make sure you're comfortable wherever you are. Either your feet are on the floor, or maybe you're sitting on the floor, or your legs are crossed. Whatever works here for you. Okay, there's no right or wrong with this one. And then just start to sit up nice and tall and check in with yourself. So notice your inhale and notice your exhale. And you want to make sure that you're not kind of slumping in your chair. So one of those ways to do that is just kind of scoot your seat back a little. And as I said before, you can always grab a towel or a little pillow or something and put it behind your low back so that that low back has that nice curve. That just allows us to sit taller, allows us to have a more clean perspective, a more focused perspective. So we're going to start today with our eyes open. And one of those ways that we get more comfortable with ourselves is just letting ourselves really be comfortable in our environment, which means we have to be aware. A lot of us, and I'm not even pointing fingers, right, because I'm going from my own experience. Some days I get so in the zone that I don't even take the time to kind of look around and let myself observe. But the practice of observing, especially what's around you, is a very grounding technique. It's something that helps us to feel more comfortable. It helps us to feel less anxious. It helps us to just start to settle. And so it's important to understand that some days when we're feeling like not connected, that there's simple ways that we can connect. So as you sit up tall with your eyes open, just soften your gaze a little bit. So you can kind of soften the outer edges of your eyes and just start to breathe. Notice your inhale and your exhale. Feel yourself filling up with your inhale and emptying out with your exhale. And then without really moving your eyes so much, just start to notice the wall in front of you, where it is. And then think about the wall behind you. Without moving your eyes, see if you can notice the wall to your left and the wall to your right. Noticing if there's any doors or windows or walkways. And then beginning to notice the ceiling above you and the floor below you. Feel where the walls are around you. Notice where you are in the room. And then begin with your next exhale to close your eyes gently. And then imagine again where those walls are, where the wall is in front of you, where the wall is behind you, the wall to your left, the wall to your right. Even see if you can notice where the ceiling is and where the floor is. And as you continue to breathe, just imagine and visualize where you are in the room. Maybe noticing or remembering some of those things that are around you that you observed as you had your eyes open. And then coming back to your breath, just beginning to notice now any sensations that rise up, noticing the way the chair feels underneath you or the floor, the way you can lean back and feel that support. Start to notice the sensation of the air on your breath, the way your clothing feels on your body. And then start to notice that place where your breath first meets your nose. Noticing the cooler sensation of the inhale, the warmer, damper sensation of the exhale. Just allowing yourself to be present, to get more comfortable in stillness, to get more comfortable with quietness. Just giving yourself a few more moments here. And keeping your eyes closed, just start to bring yourself back to that physical spot in your room. Noticing the sensation of whatever you're sitting on, the floor underneath you. Feeling yourself come back into your body. Noticing where you are in the room, where the walls are, where the floor is, the ceiling is. And just practicing that coming back. And with your next exhale, you can start to open your eyes, move your fingers and your toes, and just take a nice stretch. Maybe bringing the arms up, coming back through center. So as you move through your day, when you're feeling really uncomfortable or disconnected, take a few moments to pause and just kind of notice, right? You don't have to overdo it, right? You can just kind of sit there and even notice, that's the color of my curtains, or this is the color of my chair. But little things like that will help to bring us back to feeling more comfortable, not only in our body, but also in our mind. Sometimes when our mind gets so crazy, it becomes fixated on everything but what's around us. So bringing ourselves back to that place is so very important. So thank you so much for watching. For your courageousness today, I bow to you. Namaste. My name is Nicole Traum, and you've been watching Lee Health's Healthcare Heroes Self-Care Moment. Thank you again for watching. Please share this with your friends. Come back and watch it whenever you need to. And we'll be back tomorrow at 6:40 a.m. Bye, everyone.